Alright, so the next section here is pretty much the same as what we've been doing. I'm sure you'll be happy to hear that. The only difference is that now instead of having one thing that you're going to try and simplify down to as far as low as you can go, you're going to have two things that are equal to each other. And you have to go through the steps to show how you would know that those two things on each side of the equal sign are equal, okay? And so in a way that kind of makes it easier because it opens up some new tools that you can use, because you can do things like cross multiply, or you can add and subtract things from different sides of the equation and stuff like that. So it actually makes it a little bit easier. You're not going to like it very much because what tends to happen here is that you always come up with an answer like 1 equals 1 or sine equals sine, or something like that. So it just seems like a lot of work just to get down to nothing. But the idea is basically the same. Okay? So what can you do to simplify tangent of x plus cotangent of x? Tangent of sine and cosine, always a good strategy. So tangent of x, of course, is sine of x over cosine of x. And cotangent of x is the other way around, cosine of x over sine of x. What can I do with secant of x and cosecant of x? 1 over cosine. Good. 1 over sine. Okay. Hi Taylor, sorry you're not feeling well. No, Elliot, he's not in the room. Wow. Okay, so now here's where the fun begins, and then this is, like I said, a little bit different than what we did before, but it's easier, I think. Everybody hates fractions, right?
Yeah.
So what can we multiply both sides by to get rid of all the fractions? Cosine, sine. So instead of doing like we did before where we would have had to get some sort of a common denominator and hope that good things happen, instead we can multiply both sides of the equation by cosine times sine, and you're just going to be
Did we do this already?
really excited. Yeah, basically the same kind of thing, but now we have something on both sides of the equal sign instead of just one. So if I multiply cosine sine times sine over cosine, what do I get? Wrong.
What was it?
If I multiply cosine sine times sine over cosine, what do I get? What happens to this cosine and that cosine? They cancel because this cosine is on top and this cosine is the bottom. So sine times sine is sine squared. Plus, when I do the same thing over here, this time this sine cancels with that sine, which leaves me cosine times cosine, or cosine squared. What happens on the right? They both cancel. Ba-bam, 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 ba-bam. So 1. And what do we know sine squared plus cosine squared equals? 1. So 1 equals 1, and we are done. Okay? Assignment?
Sounds good.
Yeah, and that's pretty much it. Pretty much it.
We didn't do a practical.
I don't know why you would.
Alright, let's get it.
Okay.
You want those?
Yeah, it's all the same.
Sit here.